One of the most anticipated days of the week this past school year were Fridays, and not just because it's the last day of the week, but more because it's our Art and Science Nature Study Day. Let's take a look at what we accomplished with a flip through of my year ones and my nature journals. Here are some lessons I've learned from this past year when it comes to nature journaling. When we first started nature journaling, I sort of allowed my year one to just pick any page and go. And then one day we sat down to look at the work that we had done so far, and she realized that hers felt a little disorganized. She was a little down on herself, but quickly recovered and said, "Next nature journal is going to be better than this one, Mama." Now, I think that she did a beautiful job on her very first journal. I mean, she progressed from just wanting to put some color on the page to understanding the importance of sketching out her image and then building on that. I think, though, I will remind her next year to use the next page for each entry that follows, like not just to pick any page in the book, as I believe that will help her journal feel more organized, and she will appreciate the growth from one year to the next as she looks back on her work through the year. If you have reservations about your kids doing a nature journal, please know that they and you are more capable than you know. Start somewhere. Start with them. If it's your first time sketching or painting, make learning how to paint and sketch a part of your schooling as well, and find classes, lessons, and or tutorials online. A wonderful resource that we use is John Muir Law's website and tutorials on YouTube. I'll put the link down below so you can check it out too. There was a tremendous learning arc for my year one, where she first began drawing something very quickly and wanting to be done as soon as possible, to taking her time and having a conversation with me as we sketched about what we were learning. She sometimes took it upon herself to take notes from our library of nature books on different subjects that we hadn't yet studied, or that we had studied but she wanted to dive deeper into. And that was not the case at the very beginning of the year. So if your kiddos don't want to label their journal entries or write down any notes, make sure that they're watching you continue your own nature study lesson and finishing the labels and the notes to the best of your ability in your own journal. They will see how much care and thought that you put into your studies. And with every invitation that you give them to sit a while longer, to jot down a few things, or maybe just a singular label, well then the easier it will get for them to want to do it, and perhaps even extending it into their own time. I really enjoyed my first year of creating a nature journal. I want to do more of this, not only in the comfort of our home using informative videos and taking specimens and sitting down comfortably inside, but by taking even more nature walks with our supplies and taking notes and sketches on what we see right then and there. Now that we have a good foundation on how to approach nature study, I like to stretch out of our comfort zone and get up close and personal with the world around us, even more so than what we were able to this past year. I am so excited. We just got some new nature journal things in, and I wanted to show them to you guys. So we went this time with actual watercolor paper, because what I realized was that the paper that we were using as a sketch journal the last time would pill up quite a bit. So, oh my god, this is amazing. The paper is nice and thick, and I have a feeling, I've read so many reviews, and this by far was one of the best ones I could find. It's by Strathmore, and it's called the Visual Journal. It's 140-pound watercolor paper, not mixed media, just exactly what we use. We use watercolor right now. We do a lot of dry brush watercolor, and then we're starting to learn more wet and wet techniques. So this is exactly what I wanted. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out our old notebooks, which of course holds such a special place in my heart. So I'm gonna put them, I gotta put them somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. In our library for sure, but just not sure where. Let's put these in. And some new things. I got these watercolor pens this year that already have the color inside. So it comes, this is Poetique, and it's 48 real brush pens with watercolor inside. And it looks like it has 4 trays. Gosh, I don't know where I'm gonna put these. Are they all the same color? I don't think so. I think they're all slightly different colors. I also have some water brush pens by Chromatech, and these are so that we can go ahead and use the watercolor palettes that we already have, but use a water brush pen that has the reservoir of water already inside. And then I also want to order these. I haven't gotten around to it, but I am planning on buying some water-soluble sketching pencils to help dissolve the pencil sketch underneath as we watercolor. So I'm going to go ahead and pack these in our nature journal bag. Have that ready to go. What are some tips that you've learned this past year when it comes to nature study and to keeping a nature journal? I'd love to hear from you to learn and incorporate some new good habits when it comes to our very favorite subject. Thanks for watching today, friends. I hope that this video helped inspire you to start a nature journal of your own. Or, if you are far more advanced than we are, well then, hopefully our humble beginnings push you ever onward in this beautiful journey of observing the magnificent natural world around us. If you enjoyed this, please consider giving this video a like, and I invite you to subscribe to our channel so that you can see all that's been planned for next school year hopefully come to fruition, and how we go about our day-to-day homeschooling and family life. Well, until next time, friends.